Aquaba net saying.
Obi, where the Nyamiadom. Boko.
Na CSSPS a hoboko.
Nyamiadom a hoy boko obi. We should the main fa we feed you na main chia with you fu nyina.
Omojo
na menso member abaso ene adwuma so no udima Ghana man.
Yeah, that's it.
You do sabria we say CSSPS. Aya na awofo no the general public no ehia nchiremu because sometimes this job no are very complex. There are a lot of mistakes that are normally happen.
It's true.
Minda was a bebre. Sene wajima traha.
Super.
Ama general public
abedi. And for now, where are we? See, I feel no more selected schools now.
Okay, wait. Me that say. Before that, before answering about or questions, so let me just. CSSPS stands for Computerized School Selection and Placement System. It started 2005.
Okay.
That time, not Honorable Ya Osafumafo, and the
Minister of Education.
Minister of Education.
Okay.
Now, there were a lot of challenges from the manual system to know or the computerized system, Beba, just to also solve some of the problems that the general public were having. Now, from 2017, and I am paying for Motia so and Chade and Omdia Betna school say Yankresa Jumadi so na Bibiano Yansacha Niamum. Now from 2017 you started and I started with free SHS. There are a lot of reviews that have come up. In Timmy, some of the reviews
okay.
And at the entire reviews never. On say Saudi Ejuma be to ho. Na ejuma no within the second year no asasa wo hwese ejuma ya yede amaye say ejuma yi ye hwa what challenges did we face?
Okay.
So nipa bia wo wiase bia na wahu usinto na wantimi amboa na usinto no wantimi anya bibia mfa ho biara na em say nipa na nkasa wo problem.
Yeah.
Enu nti na de bia no so CSSPS no enim say eye adwuma om de amaye nti no every year bia no ye hwe challenges are for the general public no ewo now we prefer solutions to those problems.
Okay.
And nti na every 2017 no hwa no mo fa 4 from 4 no ene de ba 5 from 5 no ene de ba 6. This year, they call first selection of 6 and additional selection of 5 schools, now called 11.
Oh, did this year student need to choose 11 schools?
Yes, 5 first, 6 and additional 5 schools. Oshanswa in Sakai Biblios, you see 30% public allocation.
Okay.
And also from 2017, you buy BBA friend self-placement.
Yes.
Yes, Sandiaba. BBA your friend call center. Yes, Sandiaba. The latest addition they come from last year, test for confirmation.
Test for confirmation. Okay.
These are test for confirmation. Last year, it solved a lot of problems because last year, now we can say, oh, my programming might change, even though it happened. But the test confirmation, even though that was the first time I did, but it solved the problem. But Brendan Brayanim said, yeah, this year, no, so test for confirmation will come and also resolve a lot of problems. And these are all some of the initiatives that we have brought since 2017. Me pese amanfunya in Rishimu, it was system, let me say, because we love the general public. We also want to ensure, say, we all want to resolve their problems for us. That is why some of the initiatives that we have, just to ensure, say, at least we think about the public. We want to promote equity. We want to promote transparency, and we want to promote fairness in the system.
Wow! Into the latest intervention, say student never far initial 6 schools.
Yes.
No for additional 5 schools. How would that play out? And one being saying.
Okay. Obi me that say any questions here? Question here we busa me. We heard last year. Yeah, automatic placement in the year. Yeah, automatic placement now. Say akwalani through performance na system nankasa and a place no without any human intervention and if an automatic placement no. And no. enya nipa 68.8%, 0.4%, sorry, 68.4%, sir. Qualify omunya schools out of 500,000 thereabout.
Yes.
And to about 132,000 people couldn't get access to any of their access choices. Because what you are saying. Now, Obi, would you imagine? Say, Ghana, about 132,000 people couldn't get any of their choices. You see that there's so much pressure. There will be so much pressure in the system. What you are saying? There was so much pressure in the system. Minister of Education, there was mostly he bears all the pressure. The pressure will come on him. Director General of Ghana Education Service will come on him. Director General of TV Services, pressure will come on him. You understand it? And the deputy ministers, free SH and CSSPS and so all the pressure will come on after us. And people that have been over the years have masked up. It's as a result of this people who couldn't get access to any of their schools. So that is why this year we have designed a new policy implementation to ensure at least 80 to 90% of qualified BEC, as I use the word qualified BEC candidate will have access to a first automatic placement. Okay. At least it means even 90%. I think the 10% now candidate. At least we believe the pressure will come down. So what you say now? At least so even say Obinya school is better. Say when your school.
That's true. That's true. It is here with 11 schools now. Also, we choose. First 6, it was say. Emu say na be grade A schools, emu say na B, emu say na C.
I will answer that question, but let me also explain some way we are answer na ABA maba sa question. In Tusha this year, the master says kakra 600,714 people and regular candidate.
Omutro BC.
August 11th year HMW.
Okay.
We have additional 1,200 plus omutro as a private candidate.
Omutro reset remedials.
Okay. We have foreign students. Foreign students. People don't really know that foreign students, they are also part of the placement. Foreign students, in Krofua, and as a candidate, Ghanaian father or Ghanaian mother. School amanoni. Ghana. For example, we share some of the ambassadors are Omomako school Ghana. We share some of their friends and Ibu of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, no call foreign assignment. Omunyana Mobanu Enya basic education, but because of transfer and I'm don't person munyina esan baga no be also an about na America Ghana ni o person ni ba SS1 omunyina wa kwenya so metina ba school Ghana and no person me told the types of school for your regular student, your private student and your foreign and let me explain do ha do that time now Ghana Education Service and as a TV services, pick your forms. All the requirements will be there for them to provide
for foreign students.
For foreign students, and you're about to your internet CSSPS.gov. The forms, forms, they provide the details on the reference and forms, Then exams will be set out for them.
Oh, okay.
Then they will, after writing the exams. Na exam.
Oh, okay.
Pass here, near place you.
Na ya place you.
And you will be a re-entry candidate. Re-entry candidate now. Sebi, it was last 2 years. Pass here as a result of your binti.
When school. Okay.
And also her pregnancy binti.
When to me and twice any minimum.
If you first term, second term. Wouldn't you want to be first and second term? I want to be enemy. Will be or call first term, second term, when to me and twice. Na sanko for no also pa because when the teenage pregnancy come on school no e bia girl child education they will tell you the statistics, the numbers. Into Sankrophoning, do you want to be do you want them to become burden on government? The Sankrophoning in our young almost we place them. So these are 4 categories of people that we process them and place them. That is why I just want to come and do the general education over here, so that people would. It's not only for the regular student. We see a place one, the regular student. We place the foreign student, private that reciters. We place the re-entry candidate.
Re-entry for no. Okay.
And this idea maybe our policy implementation now. Maybe you are for school selection. These are the 4 categories of people
who will be placed.
Who will be placed.
Okay. Okay, it makes sense.
Yes,
it makes sense.
So this year, the policy direction for the selection, you are supposed to empty. We have about 928 public schools.
928
public schools that are contained in the school register. These are the school
register in the Krawi.
These are the school register that are contained in the school register. Now, Honorable Dr. Osayedi Chum Abaso, wetimi apprentice and go I'm every head of school in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
I can't just one school, no more than 19,000 BEC schools.
In the JHS, what Ghana honey and 19.
This your
participating schools.
No, yeah, I just
one. No, my 19,000. Wow. Private and public.
Both private and public.
Okay.
But later on, Mecca, I hear private.
And public.
Last year it was about around 6,000 private and 11,000 public JHS.
Okay.
But this year, maybe I don't have the data on it, but I'll do the later on.
Okay.
These are the people, and these are the 928 schools. And out of the 928 schools, 220 are TVET schools.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But my master statistics, out of that 928 schools, 220 TVET schools.
Okay.
513 senior high schools.
Okay.
Senior high schools are Pope John, St. Peter's, Wesley Girls High School. SHS, no. 530. Now, senior high technical schools. And we have 195. In two Kanina, we have 928.
Senior high technical schools.
Senior high technical schools. 195.
GSTS.
GS, very good.
And Infantipim.
So we are technical. I know definitely the reason. And was a senior high technical school. So all those schools are the whole Ghana no. 195.
Okay.
And what TV school 220 and SHS schools 513 schools. To come bomwa 928.
Okay.
And 928 schools you're categorizing into category A, B, C, and D.
4 categories.
4 categories.
Okay.
Into category A now, you want to say Infantipim, Wesley Girls, KTI, Kumasi Technical Institute. Let me tell you, do you know that last year schools are for super KTI?
Oh, sir.
Yes.
KTI.
Yes. Somebody will tell me this empire.
Wow.
Later, all the first 5 schools are for Ghana. Sometimes I just want to know, say, the technical schools. A lot of people choose the technical schools.
Wow.
Over about 3-4 years, they be a KTI and I'm for super.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yes, and I'll show you the statistics.
Yeah.
And people will think it's Wesley Girls or Achimota. No, a KTI.
Oh wow.
And your friend is saying, your friend is saying, category A now, there were 92 schools.
92 schools in category
A schools. No. Okay. You are supposed to
choose one.
Out of 98 schools, senior high schools near 53. Yes, like our category A schools. Senior high technical schools, you have 5. Sectech account. Senior, and TVS schools are 34.
34.
It will come in
and then the category A
schools. No.
So me 92. Be choose one. Okay.
But just what you say.
Okay.
And your category B school. Category B school comprises of 260 schools. 260 schools. Now 260 schools, 178 are from the senior high schools, and 50 are from senior high technical schools, and 32 are from TVS schools. 260. The maximum that they can choose A2 from that end. Any other category C schools, 2A schools, 282 schools are from senior high schools, and 140 schools are from senior high technical schools for category C's, and 154 TVS schools. To come in Aboma 576 schools. Any category
C.
The maximum that you can choose from category C, 5. 5.
In the category A, Obi choose one school.
Yes.
Category B, Obi choose two schools.
Optional.
Okay. But your maximum should be 2.
Yes.
Category B.
Because Obuha or person A, B will choose 5 schools
from B.
From B. Not the category D in the compulsory account.
Which is allowed.
Which is allowed.
Okay.
On who also person call TVS schools. Obet make choose all the TVS schools, say all the 6 from TVS.
From category B.
From
6
TVS schools.
Okay.
But you saw
okay.
Into 1, 2, 3 for ninja optional. And your compulsory say 2. By maximum so choose one. A B 2. Category C 3. Category C 5.
5.
Because we maximum or share or assessing one or share as category B school don't mean
Kobe.
Into 5 no be choosing the sky C.
Now I pay D back.
No choosing the sex.
Yeah.
But what you see all these schools in and special compulsory day school, that you live within JHS schools you live within 16 kilometers radius or 10 miles radius, 16 kilometers or 10 miles radius. In the Honolulu also, you are supposed to choose one compulsory day school from there.
For Obia,
yes,
every candidate should choose one compulsory day school. Now around the up figure of 6, right? Now when you have 6 choices.
6 choices.
Okay.
If you're able to get if you get your 6 choices now, there are 3 things that you have to do.
Okay.
The 3 things that you have to do is 1. Every course will be every school be able to choose a program. And
okay.
You choose a program.
It is our first choice. No one for category A school. A whole person requires science. No one choose.
And person me the general public say the computer does not know anything about science. It doesn't know time. It recognizes the science in codes.
Okay. In code, and what's the offer?
Very good.
Okay.
It be a science 502.
Okay.
To make sure say the science the 502 that you've chosen it matches with the science that you've chosen.
Okay.
The 502 science, 501 general arts.
General arts.
People make a lot of mistakes because
it makes sure that the exact code
wafa. Okay. Because people make a lot of mistakes. No, instead of science instead of arts 501, no could do ABR 502.
Which is a different course. We are now complaining.
It makes sure that you are very meticulous when you are choosing your code.
Okay.
Your code should match with the
course.
Okay. Very good. Now we answer about you choose residential,
whether day or boarding. And it's also choose.
Apart from your residential way, you rank your school in order of your priority. It doesn't matter say be a presec now choose only first.
Yeah.
We shall say may presec mean to be a category C school na me choose you and
I'll be number 1.
Number 1. Maybe I'll the presec be number 2. We are so there.
It was always our ranking. What selected schools now we based on categories.
Why
are ranking?
That is where the
opposite that number 1, number 2.
I know that.
On a computer, placement. It doesn't matter, say, maybe I'm in for category A school first. It was say one it is based on my ranking. Okay. Into parents, guardians should be.
Parents should be very vigilant about that. Sometimes your program is very good for us. Because there's a lot of people don't know these things and they do it and
Ebema result biara.
And in computer, I say garbage in, garbage out. That is how it is.
Oh, okay.
Into we no. Or more, yes, you choose every school, every person, every candidate should choose additional 5.
Okay, after 6, I can't want to say additional 5.
Now, no qua, appendix 4 in 108 of the school register.
Okay.
Or say the candidate must choose 5 schools in addition to the 6 initial schools that person has chosen. One of the things that you must also recognize is say when you don't repeat schools. Schools are where choose a category A no. Untimi sambe choose 6 initial one. Untimi sambe repeat.
Choose 5
in.
Okay.
Oh yes, the computer will reject it.
Okay. In the first 6 schools, so schools are be choose no. In your next 5 no, and won't choose our schools.
No, you don't have to repeat even one of them.
You don't repeat even one.
Oh yes, I will repeat it. I will
reject it. But I have 5 additional schools no. And also based on categories no.
Yes, based on categories, but I know you've put them into cluster.
Okay.
Why have you put them in a cluster? 406 schools. It's 406 schools. And your schools are, we've seen, say, over the 3-4 years, these are the schools that after the automatic placement.
Amount for paper.
Amount for.
A select paper.
No, amount for, like vacancies exist.
Okay.
Vacancies exist in those schools. So that's it. Because this thing we want to minimize the self-placement. Then increase the automatic placement. So that the pressure that comes into the system, it will come down.
Yeah.
And now one, my catcher will say, sometimes anytime you have to make a review of a program to see whether it is meritorious or unmeritorious. For example, what you first initial 6 year, when you're school, you say rush to go and see schools that vacancy self-placement.
First come, first serve.
Yeah, first come, first serve. School, papa. So it becomes unmeritorious.
Yeah, it's true.
But when you choose the 5, not 5, no senior year, no initial 6, it becomes meritorious.
Okay.
Your grade will speak for you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You understand it? And that is the main reason why Suntia a bit me accomplish the task of 90% the minister at the mine. Because those schools mostly vacancies exist.
In the after, because a student now will choose second set of 5 schools, no. Say no placement, because that placement on the second set of 5, no, will be done automatically.
Yes, it will be done automatically.
So now, if need be, say was a man for quiet self-placement.
Yes,
and which schools normally and you would bring that school later.
Yeah, no,
those list of schools.
Those list of schools are still vacancy. That's what we
Okay. Okay. In the after the second automatic placement, no, schools are vacancies. That's what we know. Now, Modiaba for the self-placement.
So we are hoping that those schools will be filled.
It will be filled.
It definitely at least this year. Yeah, like I try do 10% because we have done simulation. Once every policy that will minister allow a MAA simulation exercise to use the previous year's data to test it and see whether this thing can work. Other than that, if it can't work, we wouldn't bring that exercise. So we've done that simulation exercise to see that at least the policy implementation that we are bringing, it will work.
That's interesting. As we speak, no.
Yeah.
Selection
Yes, the selections. Mami, we have the 5. No?
Okay.
Now the general public will understand it, so that we come to the selection.
Okay.
Into what we are saying, last 5. Every candidate must choose. It is 5. There's and also A, B, C category. And category D in him.
Okay.
A, B, C. Select one maximum school from there. Maximum
from the
A.
Okay.
And
selected 1.
1 per 2. Category B in so a maximum of
selected 2. Now
and
category C.
Category Z, you can select 5. 5. Obi wa person offer 5 in nyina and C no bit ma fa. Obi wants up 2 bit ma fa. But the option that we are giving it select 1 maximum from category A. Category B maximum of 2. Yes, a category.
And then the canon. But in all, there was selected just 5. Okay.
But just all them. Okay. So and also you provide your program, you provide your friend is saying
your status, whether they are boarding.
They are boarding. We are not assigning ranking.
What's our ranking?
So that is the way I was.
Said the first
one, no assign and 1 month, the second, so that at least and also we can place you automatically over there. So the question that you coming to the question that you asked, say you started sensitization last 6 days. That was last week. In Tika this year, this and the Monday, and we have presented the choice form to every school. Choice from your choice form. The one number selected to
every JHS.
Every JHS candidate number selected. And then I will follow and in the general public. And some school no select number hand it over the head of the school, the head of the JHS. I will form so. Nah.
No, so selection money online.
And no, the JHS school would take steps to put it on the YX system.
It is it was a student be a form.
Yeah, form.
Now I feel.
So these are the samples of the form.
Sample of the when I'm the schools. The student be a kwaje. Now I feel. Who we are now the amount headmaster. It was school
more. Now your friend is saying yeah, I'm take steps. Exam coordinators, be put it into the YX.
They will input into the YX system. And you are sure, sir, in a more inputs, no more mistakes.
And it's a test for confirmation.
So the test of confirmation will come and tell you. So, schools when I would choose you now confirm. In line with your feeling.
What the forms it is what the forms in the banner and yes, etia. Then we take steps to for you. That's why we brought the test for confirmation. So when Temkajo says one of the good initiatives that we have brought the Ghana for now, so most of the companies will also learn to do that. I think it will help to correct, peg the system.
It's true.
It will help to peg the system.
It's true. That's really interesting. From Ochene Konomunko schools, yes, and quite forms, but now fail it.
Mr. Awofo and the general public. That's me repeat to everywhere I go. Why? The selection of the school shouldn't be reserved for only the candidate.
As a parent, they play a role.
Teacher, and as a parent, there should be a collaboration between the candidate, that is the candidate, the parent, and the management of the
school, JHS. No?
What do I say? Because, for example, your teacher, the teacher who taught the candidate,
in him the strength,
and in his school, you can advise the parents, please, these are the schools that I believe that if you choose for your ward, it will help her or him to get a school. And now I say, your friend is saying, the program the person should do. We don't just choose just a career path just like that. We don't just choose science like that. Sometimes the person must know the strength. If you know you're weak science or you're weak with maths, also independent science, it will be a secondary school. So the teacher can tell the parent, he's not good in mathematics. Science he's or you're good in reading. On for general arts. So that at least you straighten the career path of the person.
It's true.
So that is why I'm saying that it should be a tripartite something. The general public, or the parent, the head of the school, and the candidate. They should collaborate. They should collaborate and at least help the candidate to choose a school.
Forms now, modiako schools no. I was say candidates now. That's what my parent. If you are is it for sale?
It's not for sale.
Some forms need free.
Free. We have had a number of complaints, and the two director generals, the Director General of Ghana Education Service, Dr. Eric Nkansa, and TVET, Mausi Awiti. I think they are not happy because they've seen that there are some people that have started collecting money from students.
Schools need be Jiska.
Say as a result of the and the forms, and not even the forms. Say the process, no.
Process being
the process now be almost
they're inputting the data into the YX system.
Into Mr. Yeti Honorable Minister Dr. Yawedu and the two director generals, they are very wild. To be very frank, if you are caught, say Jessica, if any of the candidates, they will be very, very, very mad at you, because even this school register, they've made the provision
at no cost to the school.
No cost to the school.
Forms, that's why I can't
they are all there. So at least free.
Both say a private school or a public school are free.
So the general public must know this, that at no where they should collect money.
But the headmasters can say, especially for the private schools, say okay, form an idea. G yesterday by the budget form, no. But we are many staff the be input no into the YX system. So staff now is eduman why na everyone allowance.
Well, say some of the private schools there sometimes because what I say.
Yeah.
But for the JH, for the public schools, they are at no way that you should pay school. But even driving the private school should be considering. Once that maybe they've provided all these things for the schools. We have printed about almost 19,000 to all schools. At least that every head of school, both private and public, will have access to it. So at least they should manage and just help it. And at least even if you need your friend is saying the copy of the copy of the school register, you can go to freeshs.net. It is there. You can get it from there.
Form no. Obet me are downloading it online. But you still have to take it to the school.
Yes, to you understand.
But this thing about say all the form they be go school. Na school nankasa app and conform input data onto the YX system. No, is it starting just this year? Another
the
oh, okay. Schools now the input data. No?
But we are trying to find a way at least you bet my input data directly to the YX system. But we feel say at least if the exam officers, because they've done this thing for a very long time now, when they are doing it, they will do it with care, so they will be able to do the right thing. What I say? Because you can't trust the candidate, Papa say they will do the right thing. And apart from that, in the grounds, one say if you don't go strictly according to the guidelines, it will reject you.
System limit reject you
to the guidelines that we have actually given you. The system will reject you. In one, a lot of problems. That is why we have actually told them that they should submit the form to the school, so that the exams officers will input that data onto the YX system.
The exams officers are staff of the schools.
Yes, no, they are the staff of the district.
Of the district. And the exams officers we are staff in the district, no.
Ghana Education Service.
I mean, would they be stationed just in the public schools? And as a private schools,
they also included.
And also exams office and be free district office now private school.
Yes, they will just give it to the district office, and the district office will just input it on the data.
Oh, then the private schools even don't have any justification to charge.
Yeah, no, they don't have any justification. That's what I'm saying. That they don't have. So even this data, all this data that we are giving out, they go to the district office to collect in the private schools, because. Just about 3-4 days ago, Namewo Kaswa, I may call sensitization other schools. Even they told me said they are yet to go for their data, their school register from the district. But Oma from a catchum say Abeka.
Oh, okay.
So it tells you that the GHS, they are aware, say they have to go in for the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But even the GHS, because we have provided more avenues like freeshs.net, so they can also take it directly from there. Because we have some videos. You have done some videos around on this one. Obi on the video, a role play, it guides you of how to select the friend is saying select the schools. So all the videos are also around. It's also there. Both the school register and the video is also there at the freeshs.net. It is there. We're also trying to download it on a friend is saying CSSPS.gov.gh so that you can also take it from there. So all this information and set of data that we are there, that the general public can go there to get it.
In the mama timelines, be was say parent take off a form and FLA.
Timelines near and
net to
22nd.
22nd of this month.
This month or or 23rd
of this month.
They should just
also be affiliated.
We are WAEC for so be input into the WAEC system. Then
now the real placement na shall say.
It was that. But from here no, we will do test for confirmation.
Okay. Test for confirmation, I know what you're saying.
The test for confirmation said bra provide you data registration. We ask every student say provide
phone number,
one dedicated phone number.
Okay.
One dedicated phone number.
It's my phone and our papa
phone.
Okay.
And no, someone provided phone it will render your registration incomplete.
Oh, okay.
It's a compulsory.
Okay.
So every person must provide
a phone number.
For all this registration. Then we will send a test message to everybody. Say this is the data that we have. Ebia Mr. So and so. This is the data that we have in our system. Check whether there is any error. If there is any error, these are the steps that you take to correct the errors. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with one error. People think say one error. We have about 3 types of error that people normally do. One, the program error, school error, and a residential error.
Residential, and this time crown the ranking.
Even Udin error.
Yeah.
Mostly people make a lot of errors in even their name, their spellings. So, but also just if input this thing into the system, they can make mistakes into the FNSA.
Sure.
Until you check say Udin
spelling
was index number and no programmer who choose here and no school now will select here no so no.
Okay. Now what the confirmation number?
What the confirmation number?
We say Obi, I beg, ask him if they've given enough orientation to the teachers. And I'll say honestly, the process he's talking about would be quite difficult to some parents. Is it? Or process now a process a complex.
The police process. It's not complex at all because I told you that this one preceded with your friend saying sensitization.
Yeah. It's more sensitization.
What we sensitize our 4 categories of people. We sensitize the director, the regional directors of education, both the TVET and your friends and GS. We did it for PROs. We did it for CISOs, schools, instructions and supervisors. We did it for CISOs, and your friends and district directors, and any free SHS coordinators. We went there to sensitize them. Yes. So and they will in turn go and sensitize the general public.
The general public, in their respective district. Yeah. A free deputy CEO or GIPC or Semenchao Emano, deputy CEO GIPC. Good afternoon to you. If you are listening to us, now maybe you a question, you can come through with a message where you say Raphael in Ketia says, Obi, I can attest to the fact that some private schools in the Western region are charging for the form, and I think that point should be made quite clear. With all the force you can muster, say forms no free. And the idea was say school be a charge for the forms.
Even registration exercise, registration will be a BC registration exercise. But even the government just paid them for free. Nobody paid any money.
Okay. For even registering to go and sit the BC exams.
It was free for every student.
Okay. Very well, very well. In a message, the coordinator for CSSPS and Abba and at least we are currently in the phase of selection. India was said parents, guardians, money candidates in a teacher for any boom. Now more selection no crojen oko school ho obani JHS we no kone kwakwa form ni bi na fail na sign fama school ho na jaima school no na school na be input into WAEC system na bibia etimi akoso jojo in the mesremo from the work and free ochna ubetimi akwa je form the form ni free
form no maje and then
form na dada omode form na eko okay in the free and na also submit a form no e dey emma from now till 22nd of this month e was say munyina mo submit forms no na bibia etimi eko e say on fail form ni you by enne e was say start here fail Now, if free and air copy 22nd of this month, there was also submitted form, no, edico school, watch him say in making the choices, no, of first 6 schools, no, I was say we choose second set of 5 schools. Na was submitted and we choose school be I also making sure say status either day or boarding or the account. What ranking schools then so kama at the account it nina ya niome was say utumi eye na etimi abound. Once you do that no we are na fe what change say placement na ebeba say placement no ankoye and as a wobana enya placement there even after so we choose 6 and 5 now there will be an opportunity for self placement na mwetimi aye eno so I kind way final enough yemfa komo no emra ewie na the discussion segment no atwa moso we say obi a warm birthday blessings to Mr. Charles Ebu Nankana Suri of Spintex and his lovely sister and our side Felicia Suglo of Festus. I wish you guys well. Love you both. Jomo and anyway Abba. But Jomo again says, Obi, on the school selection and placement, one of the biggest setbacks is inadequate orientation prior to the exercise, as well as the lack of understanding by most facilitators who supervise these kids. I pray that equally worked on going forward. Jomo Pokwase Festus. And that's way so as part of the sensitization in Komoa Yedi and Ewo Jumedi. So in the moment yen Shannon. So as we try to wrap up, Mr. Mark Sasu Mensah Ewaha in common everybody. Sasu in the final comments now for Yenya on a cocoa.
I did back one as I said, Mema Awufono Etiase Bibre said there are certain technicalities they don't really understand.
Okay.
I'm a person in my Awufono Etiase. I saw Awufono who say we use 4 core subjects and any 2 best subjects to grade them. Okay.
4 core subjects and I will any 2 best subjects any boom money 6 any they grade you. Okay.
They should tell the candidates say whenever they are writing the exams, at least himself 4
4 core because
we have seen a number of cases that a lot of people will get aggregate, let's say 8-1 on English 5. But if you get 8 ones with English 5,
I know you better English the account.
It's before 5. Yeah, before 5. Not when you're 10.
When you're 10, it's true. It's true.
And to be because 8 ones. That's why they know the school in they should be very, very, very careful.
4 course near very important. And any additional 2 away at the account.
Mr. Ramunti, they should take notice of it. Because I've seen a number of cases that a lot of people have performed well, but they couldn't get any of their schools as a result of this winner making.
Entry say, Obi, please, the second selection, can it be done from any category? Entry, no. In the second selection, which is 5 schools, the schools are placed in 3 categories. Yes. In the 1 for category A, 2 for category 2, and 3 for category 3, right? No, when you're 5, category C. No, when you're 5. In the announce, yes. In the entry, thank you. Now, open our a second.
As at the Asema may can because and I did back when some who say, Unya English 9, mathematics 9. You are not qualified to be placed.
Now, Unya the now 1 in part.
You are not qualified to be placed.
Really? English and maths.
That is why we say qualified BEC candidates. Last year, about 33,000 people did not qualify as a result to be placed.
Because English and maths, unya 9. Unya the aka now 1 cry, you will not be placed.
You won't be placed.
Wow, that's interesting.
So people don't really understand. So I didn't tell man placing me because we had a number of issues. People saying that my son was not placed, and I'm saying, unya English unya saying. Also, 9, I'm saying, yes, I'm place. Intimate patcho, our phone should be able to tell their friends and words.
No?
Say,
core subjects, they are critical.
And English and mathematics don't fail. because even though I'm yet to see somebody who has had, let's say, 8 ones with 9, or with maybe an English 9 or mathematics. I've not seen some before, but we have seen a number of people getting English 9 and mathematics 9. So they should be careful. We between 8, but we are qualified.
Yeah.
Between 8.
8, but I don't know will be placed.
Who we placed?
Wow, we are 1 and 9 in English and maths.
No, you are not qualified.
Qualified.
I think those are some of the technicalities.
Yeah, technicalities also parents.
Parents should be able to.
That's true. Mark, my fancy. I think it's been very helpful. Maybe say selection, that's a placement in bar.
Yes.
Will get you back in studio, and then
especially the test for confirmation.
Absolutely.
The test for confirmation. That is where I will come to do a lot of public education on this. Because I know so a lot of people also need to know how to go through the process.
Very well.
Okay. So
Mark Sasu Mensah. We are brutal. Yeah, that's it. Because he's saying higher FM.